It's a beautiful April 1st. Had to take advantage of the sunshine. Got some construction going on. I'm out on the CF Moto IBEX450, and I had a couple of hours to kill during work, in between work and appointments, and well, I couldn't pass it up. I had to go for a ride. So, just going to take a quick little boot around some of the city streets here, show you a little bit of Nanaimo. Unfortunately, she's going downhill from when I was a kid, but you know, there's hope for the future. We'll see what happens. Got lots of construction going on, lots of growth. She's becoming a pretty big little town. But we're not here to talk about Nanaimo. We're here to talk about the CF Moto. Here to talk about the Ibex. I need to, first and foremost, I need to, again, send a huge thank you to VI Power Sports and CF Moto Canada for making this happen. Super stoked, super excited, super just blown away. Yeah, I really can't find the right words to express just how thankful I am. The second thing I need to address is I need your guys' help. I need help naming this bike. We all know I got Candy and Lucy back home. This girl needs a name. So if you have any ideas for names, just drop them down in the comments below. Oh, let's go this way instead. We'll go through downtown. So far, let's see, what have been, I think half a dozen times now I've been riding on this bike, and once I start riding, I can't stop. I'm fine with this bike. It's just, in a nutshell, and to be plain and simple and not a lot of words, it's fun. I just have a lot of fun on this thing, and the sound of it, you know, it just makes it that much more fun. You know, I'm all about how a motorcycle makes you feel, and what it does for you. Much more than I am about the techs, the specs, the horsepower, you know, all that jazz. And as far as putting a smile on my face, this bike really does it. There goes somebody riding. Oh, stuck in behind here. Like I mentioned, we got construction going on everywhere right now. I think that's pretty standard for spring. That's when all the construction crews get out. I know it's my busiest time of year. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting on a lot of Ks on this thing with my long distance travels. I'm really looking forward to doing some multi-day adventures on this thing. And have I mentioned just how much fun this thing is to ride? I find personally myself, for how I ride and everything, I find that she hugs the corners, carves real great, super peppy in traffic. It's a lot of fun to ride in town. And like I mentioned with the sound, you can't help but not jump off a start. You just want to listen to that pipe. You want to listen to it roar. Which, you know, some people might look at you and go, this stupid motorcycle rider, and people that understand will go, oh yeah, he's just trying to get ahead of the crowd so he doesn't get crushed by all the cars around him. At least that's what I tell myself I'm doing. I'm getting ahead of the pack so that I don't get run over. ride this bike. You know, for a 450 and only just under 50 horsepower, man, she's a lot of fun. Right turn, Clyde. And I had mentioned in a previous video that I'm likely going to get a speeding ticket on this thing, because it is just so hard to maintain the limit. You just want to go, 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 go. So much fun. Got a little too much Loctite on that one. I put bar risers on here, and for me, at 6'2" and arms like a gorilla, it just made a huge difference. Really comfortable on my shoulders, on my forearms, just perfect. And standing up, so much more better now. I'm not completely hunched over like I was during the off-road trial. Really looking forward to getting this thing off-road again. Today would be a good day to get off-road, but I just don't have the luxury of time today. So hopefully this Sunday I can get out and go do some mountain exploring, some dual exploring on the Ibex. Just pulling, like, the camera won't do that justice, but that's a pretty steep hill, and up she goes, and I forgot that this was a dead end. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just go through the parking lot because I'm on a motorcycle, and you can go all kinds of routes. Super easy. Dodge in and out. Oh, I could have gone around that way. Obviously, I got to get out more. The city's changing so fast, I forget what's happening, where things are. This is the way I wanted to go. So, I'm not much of a technical bike reviewer, but if you guys do have any questions and you want to ask, or any whatever, just drop them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them, and if I don't have the answer from a technical point or whatever, I'll do my research and do my best to give you an answer. Longevity wise, I'll be able to test this thing for sure when I get into my all of my long-term adventures. I'll be putting a lot of Ks on that way, and we'll just see how she withstands many kilometers. Let's see what happens. Right now, I suspect that she's gonna do just fine. From what I've seen so far, what I'm experiencing so far, I mean, and at the price point of this bike, man, I don't know. I don't think you can really beat it. Granted, I still am in the new bike honeymoon phase, so give me a few more rides. Maybe that perspective will change a bit. Maybe it won't. All right, and maybe a little bit of history. I personally have been riding motorcycles for 40 plus years, and I've ridden all kinds: cruisers, cafe racers. You know what? Actually, the one kind that I haven't really ridden is crotch rocket. I've purposely stayed away from crotch rockets because I know I will get myself in trouble. I just know I would get myself in trouble on one of those. But I've ridden at trials, I've ridden dirt bikes. As you know, I've got the 250L that I completely love. Lucy, I love. I have my cruiser, Candy. I love her too. So I have some riding experience behind me to sort of base or put behind these reviews that I do. I've never been into techs and specs like I mentioned earlier. Bikes for me have always been a source of great joy and great mental therapy, mental escape. Oh, the 360 cut died. Bummer. Okay, I'll keep going on this camera. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so for me, motorcycles are an emotional, mental thing, and that's what I kind of base my reviews on. There's plenty of other guys out there that do the tech reviews and all that jazz. But this bike right now, like I mentioned, I'm in the new bike honeymoon phase, but man, does she ever tick all the boxes. The sound, the comfort, the power, the thrill of the thrust of the takeoff, the thrill of takeoff, the handling. This thing is so balanced. It's crazy balanced. Look, Ma, no hands. Wah! And it just tracks straight. It's just, I mean, if I could lock that throttle, away I'd go. It's not over technical with all the fancy gadgets and doodads, just enough. I love the switch that you can turn the ABS off within 3 seconds while riding. That is awesome. And then you'll see some guys are changing the sprocket, get them a little more RPM room on the highway and stuff. Personally myself, I haven't really seen an issue with it. Not to say that it's something I will or will not do. I just personally don't find an issue with it as of yet. I like it where it's at right now, especially when I was off-road. I found it did off-road really well. Some folks are talking about a real twitchy throttle. I honestly didn't really notice anything, really. There's a bit of a dead spot, but it just reminds me of Lucy so much, because Lucy, the throttle action in Lucy and the throttle action in this are pretty much identical. In fact, in a lot of ways, this bike feels like riding Lucy. Lots of, I don't know why Lucy has so much snap, but she has a lot of snap. A lot of thrust off the start. She wants to wheelie all the time. And maybe that's because of how I broke her in. Maybe she's a one-off from the factory. I have no idea, but that bike is pretty phenomenal. And this one, like, same thing. And man, everybody's talking about the engine being so butter smooth, and I'm here to tell you, it is butter smooth, like warm butter on hot toast, just melty. There is no friction, no nothing. Oops. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna have to blur that out probably. Jeepers creepers, dude. Mind the speed limit. That's what I mean. This bike just wants to run. It just wants to go. It is there to please. It's eager to please. It's like a loyal puppy dog. You jump on, you turn it over, and it's just like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? I'll take you. Let's go. But anyways, that's just a quick little blurb. Just, I don't know, just letting you guys know my thoughts on this thing so far. I'll keep doing real world updates on this thing as the year goes on, so stay tuned to the channel. Look for that. Follow me on Instagram. There'll be posts on Instagram about it. And also, if you want to consider subscribing to the channel, that'd be great. You can also potentially help me out by joining the Patreon page or becoming a paid channel member. You guys will all get exclusive content, as well as early viewing to all the videos, early updates, all the super secret news before it goes public. So check that out. And well, it's beautiful out there. I'm gonna go down there, I'll show you guys that. But yeah, without further ado, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, get out there and ride. They're brave. Sure do live in a pretty place.